What's the date? Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Gina Russell. I just want to say hello to everybody and wish you all a happy new year. And a brief update on our numbers. Today's numbers, we have 6 that are active on reserve, and we have 10 tests that are pending. We have 84 active cases in the city of Cold Lake and similar in Bonnyville. So when you're out shopping and doing your business, please be cognizant of washing your hands and wearing a mask and social distancing. As of today, we've had 931 tests completed. 813 have come back negative. We have 85 people who have recovered on reserve from COVID-19. In the past week, we went from 21 active cases to 6 cases currently. We need to continue to be diligent to keep the number from growing in our community. We need to follow the rules to ensure that we can keep those numbers low and, better yet, take it down to 0. It is up to you to ensure that you are doing your part in all of this. If you are asked to quarantine, please stay home. We're hearing that people who have tested positive are still out visiting and out driving around, and you cannot be a quarantine breaker. When you are asked to quarantine, it's not only for your safety, it's for everybody else's safety. So please remember that. It's so important that you stay home. We currently have full families that are isolating this season. It's sad, but unfortunate it is required. This virus is not a scam. It is real, and we can see it. We know people who've had it and who've lived through it, and we know of others who have passed. If we don't, you could be one of the ones who passes from this virus, and you could also pass it on to your family. That it has no age group. We do not want people to get sick or to die from this COVID-19. Help protect our loved ones, especially our elders, and our youth. Our youth are amazing. They know the rules. They go to school. They're there with adults and teachers and supervisors, and they have lots of contact with other people in Cold Lake and in Bonnyville area. So let's do our part. If you're positive, stay home. There's no other reason for you to have to go anywhere. There's people here that are willing to help. We have the COVID Center. We have our healthcare providers who are willing to help and assist, who will go out of their way to help you. So please do your part and stay home. Driving around and visiting people is not the way to do it. We don't want to point a finger or lay fault. Already now, people who've gotten this COVID-19 and have survived, we're very, very happy for them. And that's all we can do is to continue to wish our neighbors and our friends well. But in the meantime, we do that over the telephone. We don't go visit one another. You're not allowed to visit. You're only allowed 2 people to visit if you're a single person. All non-essential travel is not recommended at this time. Please do not visit people in their homes. If you are in quarantine, once again, you need to stay home to help prevent the transmission of COVID. Remember, it is legal to leave your home, and if you are caught out when you're in quarantine, you may be charged. There's a number that Alberta Health Services has put out, and it's the complaint line. We don't have a snitch line, but feel free. If you know somebody who is positive, do the right thing. It's about having a moral compass. The number is 1-833-415-9179. We all have the information on our webpage and Facebook page about the new restrictions. Because of the restrictions, we will be placing security on the Frog Lake Road north and south, on Mission Road and the main road going to eBay. Currently, these folks are distributing masks upon requests. Their duties may increase, but for now, this is how it is. These folks are not there to record license plates or occupants, but rather to remind you to please adhere to the rules set out by Alberta Health Services. Please respect the people and stay safe. Be prepared for the lockdown. Go to the store and buy the necessary supplies you may need during this time. Try to have enough food on hand for a week for you and your family. If you have an emergency, please give us, the contractors, time to respond. Remember, it is cold outside, things break, and we all are busy trying to get our residents back to normal. And so I know it's harsh, but it's reality. We have so many immune compromised people presently, people going under chemo and treatment, and just going in to say a quick hi isn't worth it. Please stay away from people. Stay amongst your own group, your own cohort, and just hope for the best. The sooner we can get beyond this and get our vaccinations, we just have to get to that point. I would rather sit around the dinner table in the fall with my family and loved ones than have to just have a memory of them. So please do your part. It is so, so important. And it's frustrating as well for our health team who are out there trying to do their best. And when they see people breaking quarantine, that has to stop. You know who you are. So please stop. I'm asking you to stop visiting. Stay home. 14 days is not that long compared to a lifetime of illness and sickness. We don't know the ramifications that COVID-19 are doing to people who already have lived through it. We don't know what the consequences are. So please stay home. There's nothing else we can say, and I want to thank the people who are doing their part and staying home. There's lots of our elders, lots of our family members, our loved ones who are staying home. And if they could do it, we could do it. And I want to thank the EOC team. I want to thank finance for coming in diligently, our IT team who make these videos possible. I want to thank Public Works for all of their hard work through the holidays, and they continue to make sure that services are being delivered. And a huge shout out to the health center team. So Masi Chuk for everything, and everybody have a safe weekend and